Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my 10th lesson of D3, chapter number 7, exercise 7a. In these lessons, students, we are learning how to draw the graphs of different functions. Today we'll be discussing intermediate level question number 10. As the questions are long, so I've written the questions in short form. Question 10 says that using the scale 2 centimeter to represent 1 unit, 2 centimeter equals to 1 unit for both x's, we have to draw the graph of y equals to x plus 2 over x square for x lies between 1 and 6, and then after drawing the graph we have to find the value of y when x is 5.4 and value of x when y is 3. We'll be discussing about the first and second part later, but the first thing is that we have to draw the graph according to the scale given. And I hope students you know very well that first of all we have to complete the table values for y for the given values of x. So let's begin the solution. Okay, and I hope you know that what we have to do, we have to take the given function which is y equals to x plus 2 over x square. Yes, it's correct, 2 over x square. Now what we have to do, we have to replace these values one by one. Like the first value of x is 1, so 1 plus 2 over 1 square will be 1, and y equals to 1 plus 2 over 1 square will be 1, and 2 over 1 is 1. So my first value of y for x equals to 1 is 3. And now the second value of x is y equals to x plus 2 over x square. And now what we have to do, we have to replace value of x by 2, and my equation will take the form, instead of x replace 2 plus 2 over 2 square, and now this will be 2 plus 2 over 4, and this is 2 over 4 is 2 ones are and 2 twos are 1 by 2, which is 0.5, and so the value of y will become 2.5. so the second value of y is 2.5. and now let me move to the third value, calculation for the third value. Let me draw some line here so that my students should not mix the working with the other parts. Okay, so present your working in a very nice way, because your papers will be going to the examiner so that they can communicate easily with your papers. Now the next value of x is 3, y equals to x plus 2 over x square, and what we have to do, instead of x I have to replace 3 plus 2 over 3 square, and this will be 3 plus 2 by 9. And now what we have to do, we can check the value of 2 by 9 in decimal with the help of calculator. That is 0.2. 0.2, 3 plus 0.2, and this will give me 3.2. 3.2. Okay, and then what we have to do, this is my next value of y, and next again y equals to x plus 2 over x square, and now what we have to do, we have to replace x by 4, and my equation will take the form 4 plus 2 by 4 square, and 4 square is 16, 4 plus 2 by 16, which is 1 by 8. 1 by 8, 2 ones are and 2 twos are, this is 1 by 8, and let me check 1 by 8 what comes for 1 by 8 in decimal. 1 by 8, 1 divided by 8, and 0.125. 4 plus 0.125 or 4.125. For the plotting purpose I can take it approximately 4.1, so this value is 4.1. Moving to the next unknown, let me draw the line here. And now we have to move to the next unknown, that is x equals to 5, y equals to x plus 2 by x square, 2 by x square, and value of x is 5 plus 2 by 5 square. 5 square is 25. 5 plus 2 by 25. And now what will this become? 2 divided by 25, 0.08. 5 plus 0.08, which will give me 5.08. And for the plotting purpose, I can approximately take it as 5.1. 5.1. And now the last value of x is 6. So the function will take the form x plus 2 over x square, and this is x is 6 plus 2 over 6 square, that is 6 plus 2 over 36, and 2 upon 36 or 1 upon 18 is 2 divided by 36, 0.05. 6 plus 0.05, and which is equal to 6.05. And for the plotting purpose, I can take it as 6.1. This is 5, so it will become approximately 6.1. And let me check that whether I have inserted correct values. Yes, for x is equal to 1, y is 3. For x equals to 2, y is 2.5. For x is equal to 3, this is 3.2. For 4, this is 4.1. For 5, this is 5.8 or 5.1, and then 6.1. Now let's move to the drawing of the graph and plotting of the points. Let's first understand the scale. If we look at both axes, scale for both axes is that 2 centimeter equals to 1 unit for x-axis and y-axis. So 2 centimeter means that how many small blocks are equal to. It means that 20 small blocks are equal to 1 unit, and 1 small block will be equal to 1 over 20 units, and 1 divided by 20 will be giving me 0.05 value. If the block is 1, we can take 0.05 units. Okay, and if the value is 1 unit, then it will be 1 over 0.05. The first point is 1 with 3. So first of all, I have to reach at x equals to 1 and move at the top of 1 and reach in front of 3. This is the position for x equals to 3. And the second point is that we have to go to 2 and then 2.5. So this is the position for 2, and right in between 2 and 3, this is the position for 2.5, and then 3 and 3.2. 3.2. So for point 2, how many small blocks? I have to move 3.2 divided by 0.05, and this gives me 64 blocks. For 3, 64 blocks. This is 10, this is 20, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and this is 64 blocks. This is 64 blocks. And then for 4, this is 4.1. So for 4.1, how many blocks do we need? I need to find that how many blocks are, if a unit is 1, then blocks are 1 over 0.05. Then 4.1 divided by 0.05, and this gives me 82 blocks. So for 82 blocks, what we have to do, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, this is 4, and 2 more small blocks. This is the position for 4.1. Okay, 82 small blocks. And for 5, this is 5.1. So let me check 5.1 divided by 0.05, and this gives me 102 blocks. So this is 10 blocks, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100, and 2 2 more small blocks. Okay, and for 6, this is 6.1. 6.1 divided by 0.05, and this is 122. So first of all, I have to reach, this is 20, this is 40, this is 60, this is 80, this is 100, and this is 120, and 22 more blocks. 22 more blocks will be, this is approximately, this is the position of 120, and then 10, and then once again 10 and little up. So let me go. Yes, now it's the time to join all of the points nicely with the help of smooth curve. Okay, and then we have to see first the behavior and trend of the graph, and if we will be getting nice smooth curve, and then we can go at the 6. Okay, and then from this point the graph will have to take the turn towards 122 blocks, and these 2 points will be joined like this. I hope, yes, we are getting really good curve. Okay, and now what we have to do, we have to join all of the points with the help of some permanent pen. Let me join them, but there has to be no fluctuations and no shaking, because slight shaking and slight fluctuation will be giving and affecting the result, and you will not have the accurate answers. In the graph question, there is always the margin of 1 or 2 units up and down, and the slight errors are acceptable, but not too much fluctuations. Okay, I hope we are getting really good curve. Okay, so let me perfect it and join the points, and this is the graph for y equals to x plus 2 over x square. Okay, now we are successful in getting a smooth curve, and it's the time to move to the next part. And the next part says that we have to find the value of y when x is 5.4. Value of y when x is, okay, and this is our second part. After this, value of y when x is 5.4. We do not know what is y when x is 5.4. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to locate the position of 5.4 on x-axis. So first locate that how many blocks will be suitable for 5.4. So 5.4 divided by 0.05, and this gives me 8 blocks. This is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. 8 blocks, and now what I have to do, that I have to drop the perpendicular from this point towards the curve. I have to drop the perpendicular from this point towards the curve, and let me see what is the value of y coming at that place. And now join this point nicely towards y-axis, and this is coming right in between 5 and 6. This is coming right in between 5 and 6, so it will be around 5.5. Very good answer, and it's matching with the back answer. Okay, let me join this place. Okay, nicely. Okay, always draw first time with pencil, and then now see this point is coming right in between 5 and 6, so y will be 5.5, and let me use some other color pen so that my students can see this line clearly, and they can understand this working, because these are one of the most important concepts of your O-level examinations, and all of you can secure good marks in this question. But I always advise it to my students that try to do the graph question at the end, because it can consume more time, and you can have tension in that case. And the second part says that find the value of x when y equals to 3. Second part says that find the value of x when y equals to 3. So first reach at y equals to 3. Y equals to 3. So for y equals to 3, this is the place for y equals to 3, and the graph is coming over here, and I have to check. This has to be approximately 1. This has to be approximately 1. I hope slight errors are acceptable, because over here the graph is going and meeting at x is equal to 1. So x has the value of 1 approximately when y is 3. I hope really easy and interesting lessons, and you are watching and understanding these lessons properly. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. And do not miss the next class, because in next class we'll be discussing more difficulties. They will be helping you in understanding all concepts of your O-level paper. Thank you very much.